How does everybody do? Let's see. So, the quote I have up there is from Picasso. And the whole thing, I couldn't fit the whole thing in the title, but the whole thing goes, we all know that art is a lie. No, that art is not truth. Art is a lie that makes us realize truth, at least the truth that is given us to understand. And this is the Aletheia, Aletheia, and this means truth. There's a whole bunch of different ways we can look at it. It is number 77, 77. Wow. So this speaks about the truth as a vibration inside of us. What up, Holly? Grand Rising, Grand Rising. How are you? And it's funny because I was like, what am I going to do this live about? What are we going to say? And then I split the cards. And when I split the deck, I split it to mirroring. And it was funny because it came out looking like this, looking like a mirror. It's almost as if we're going to find the truth by looking into a mirror, by seeing some kind of reflection. And then I've split it this time, and it's transcendent light. I'm good, I'm good. Thank you. Let's see what the tarot says about this truth that's inside of us. The truth that's inside of us. I saw my decorations up from New Year's. I just now cleaned up all the confetti, and it's still not all cleaned up. Alright, so what kind of truth is hidden inside of us? It's almost as if we find this truth out by some kind of art. And you know, art can be anything. Any kind of form of art. The way we dress. We can literally write, draw, any kind of art. And look, and this is this. It's almost as if perhaps we see what we see in others that we don't like is something that we don't like about ourselves. This is some kind of truth. And perhaps this is what we're lying to ourselves about, and this is what the truth is. Let's see. We have the Page of Swords. Perhaps this causes some kind of argument. Oh, wow. So on top of the Page of Swords, we have the King of Swords. And this is the Hierophant also in reverse. So not only are we disconnected when it comes to communication or some kind of truth or clarity, but and this is also judgment. You know, the King of Swords, he's the judge, and this is almost what we're talking about, truth, seeing the real thing. But in reverse, this is almost, remember I said we got to feel it, something about feeling it. And then we have the Emperor with the Chariot on top of the moon. So it's as if these lies or this truth coming out, maybe it makes us, if we go from this losing or this bad judgment to this, we're not conquering, we've been conquered over. There's some kind of, there's contracts breaking, or you know, we're breaking tradition with the Hierophant in reverse. It's like a disconnection with the spirit. But here it's almost like a reconnection with our heart and our mind, or that once we see the truth, it's like we get back on the chariot. This goes this way, this goes, we're on the same path, our head and our heart, or our conscience and our subconscious. And then we have the King of Pentacles here. It's as if we gain this when we release this. This is like a major thing. So yeah, this is seeing the mirror, releasing this, or perhaps we're pulling in. You know, we're pulling in these energies, these negative energies from other people. Maybe this is like arguing or something, and it's as if we have to be. This emperor is very disciplined. He's very honest. He sees the facts, and he doesn't let his heart rule. What up, everybody? Oh, Holly says I definitely resonate to this. Hello, Lemon Key F16. Hey, Cotton. Grand Rising, Grand Rising. So, yeah, perhaps there's some, like, we need some kind of discipline or something. Like, we have to be disciplined to seeing the reality, because it's almost like here we're not seeing the facts. We're not seeing the truth. We're lying, or we're being lied to. There's some kind of, perhaps this is why it's telling us something about this mirror, or something about, the truth is inside of us too. You hear a lie, like a lie resonates different than the truth. It's a vibration. Feel the vibration. Alright, let's see. I want to see what these cards say about this, and then we'll get to questions. Anybody post a question yet? Hey, Ricky Tiki Taffy. My wife got into tarot cards and ended up in the mental hospital talking about how she's a mermaid at 55. Maybe she was. Hey. May I have a general reading, please? Yes. We're going to see about this. Well, I guess this is this. I'm going to do yours separate. I think this is connected to the general, but I don't know. The shoe fits, but with this High Priestess in reverse, this was on top of the ally. It's almost as if this support is bringing us some kind of depression. Maybe the friends is making us see. It's like now we have our eyes open. Here her eyes are like closed, but here you see her eyes are open. It's as if with this partnership or unity or some kind of aid or help, perhaps this is unseen help. This is so funny. I just posting a video today, Cancers, about balancing the scales with the help of the unseen, because it's almost like we come from this scarcity, this lack. We're locked out, we're alone, we're in the cold, I say we're locked out, but look, if you look close, you see there's a key right there. It's almost as like you can't see that there is a key because we're so hurt. The Five of Pentacles is a very heavy card signifying change. So perhaps with this, we get by with a little help from the unseen. And this perhaps comes, the Eight of Wands, this is movement. This is energy, fire. This is Gemini energy, which is communication technology. And let's see, what are we being communicated? The other 8, and we started off with 7, 7, 8, 8. Perhaps this is like double. It's almost like the mirroring, like this. Like it's the mirror comes in pairs or something, because we have the 8 of Wands right here on top of the 8 of Swords. It's as if once all of this starts moving, it's almost like these things start flying at you, whether it's information, facts, ideas, whatever these wands are to you. Usually fire is creative, passion, values, morals, a way to go. And it's as if all these, this Gemini energy is coming at us, and it's helping us break free from this mental restriction that we thought that we were in. We're no longer tangled. We can now see. Perhaps it does have to do with these friends, because here we have the 3, Perhaps these are like unseen. That's why it's in reverse. It's not like this group that is bad. I don't know. Usually the Three of Cups, this is the woman in red, the lady in red, this, this outside energy interfering. And it could be an interference being that there's the ally in back of this. It's like we're finding some kind of truth about our friends that we knew all along, perhaps. Or about these people in our group. This could be in our house, in our work, wherever these people are to you. And on the top, this Two of Cups, it could be a relationship. Maybe this is a new relationship coming in. And on the bottom, the Dragon Rider in reverse. Hey, Helga BJ, how are you? Yes, Helga BJ, you're after Holly. Holly, you're first. Hey, Man AZ, how are you? I don't speak that. But I love you. Mwah. Alright, let's see for Holly in general. If you're not yet subscribed, make sure you hit that subscribe button, y'all. And if you'd like to exchange energy for energy, I do have Cash App, Venmo, Chime, whatever, PayPal. And you can hit that thanks too. Alright, you don't have to. It's not needed, but greatly appreciated. Alright, this is for Holly and whoever else resonates. I say if the shoe fits. I want this one. I'll take these two too. I'm also going to pull from the Shuffle Tarot just to get a little more information, insight. We'll split this for Holly. The Wheel of Fortune in reverse. This unfortunate event, perhaps we're standing up against it. It's like, it almost makes me seem like you're like, oh, I don't want this bad thing to happen. I don't want this bad thing to happen. But with you saying you don't want this bad thing to happen, this is what creates this bad thing to happen. But I don't know. Let's just see. This is what a thought is. That's what a thought is. Okay, so you have all these cards. In the if they're covered like that, I say they're in the deep subconscious. They're what you're unaware of, what you don't know. And then I have these two in my hand. The Six of Cups in reverse and the Ace of Pentacles. Now, we're coming into something new that we planted or that's been given to us. This is something that we can hold. Perhaps this is something renewed or something new that came from some kind of past or from your childhood. This Six of Cups is going back to the past or nostalgic when you were younger. This could be dreams or some kind of, let's see. So we have this game right here. That was in my hand. Here in the center of your reading, we have this is the Shuffle Tarot. So we have the Ace of Pentacles with the Ace of Swords. If you look close, this sword is on top of this pentacle, this crown. And this path is blocked by this. We were talking about this in the collective, this truth, the truth that's inside of you. It's as if there's a disconnection from you and the truth or you and your truth. And it's because of this lie. This lie is and this shows too with the King of Wands, the Emperor in reverse. Perhaps we're dealing with this, whether it's too much mind or too much heart, there's a disconnection. And this was in the collective. This is why you resonated so much, I see. There's definitely an imbalance. This King of Wands could be a person, and I really do think it is now, being that we have the Temperance in reverse in between this Magician and this Emperor King of Wands. This is almost like the Magician, the Master Manifestor, the King of Wands, but he's in reverse with this Manifestor in reverse and this chaos, this imbalance. We have manipulation, narcissism, lying, cheating. We aren't being loyal. We are off our throne. Perhaps this is you lying to yourself, or you not being disciplined to you, and this is creating an imbalance. With this Eight of Cups in reverse, this is saying that we need a break. We need to take a break from this. Or perhaps, because we're walking away from this break and into this Ten of Pentacles, Ten of Swords energy, where it's like, yeah, that, we're experiencing the most abundant, feeling that all the riches were the most secure ever. But this security is burying us. And it's almost as if we're looking at this in, like, perhaps you don't want to look at it, but you're looking at this like, how can you get past this? But this is 10. It's the end, meaning it's coming to a 1. Let's open up the rest of these and see what else it says. Now, the only one that was left uncovered was this, which I see this with the King of Wands, this real emotional, same thing here. This real, unless it's like fogged, like we don't really know the truth. We're in some kind of like Venus in Pisces energy, where we're believing some kind of lie. We're in some kind of facade, some kind of... And here, the King of Pentacles is in reverse. This is this other tyrant. This is this lie. And this is this over-emotional. Perhaps we're losing when we fight. It's like, there's the Five of Wands, the Five of Swords. We're coming through some kind of change. And it's as if, this reminds me of the vibration. It's not vibrating in the same, like the truth isn't vibrating. It doesn't resonate. It's not resonating. Perhaps we're afraid to be alone, or it's as if you're like, oh, I did this for 9 years and I did this all this time. It's like waiting all this time for something. And it's like, well, I already waited all this time. I don't want to give up now, something like this. But you're releasing all of that. With the Queen coming next, it doesn't matter if it's 9 years or 90 years. We're not going to spend another year like this if it creates this. And especially if it's with this like this. So remember how we started it? I said we're going to split this and see what's going on. And I opened it and it was the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. This is this unfortunate situation. Well, the last card, ending the reading, bang, the Wheel of Fortune turns back up. It's as if we come out of this unfortunate situation and we come out of it alone. We're using the light and we're using the dark, and we're creating this whirlwind rising up from this darkness. And this is another fortunate event that changes like that. Change, change, change. Yeah, it's going to bring us this newness. Perhaps it takes us away from all we knew. And it's like, oh, now we have this. Now we find out what security really is. This is security in ourself. The Aces is the one. You're finding security in yourself with the spirit. We're creating new roots. Beautiful. Chillin' Charlie, what's up? Hey, Kader, how are you? Long time no see. Happy New Year to you, too. What up, Lucas? How are you? All right, Helga's next. Come on, baby, light my fire. How's everybody doing? Hit that like button, y'all, if you resonate with your reading. And if you didn't post your question yet, get in line. Get in line. Now is the time. All right, Helga, what's Helga need to know from the tarot? Oh, I see the Tower. Oh. Wow. Whew. there's been some kind of deception, lie, thievery, some kind of law breaking. This is the injustice. Now, this injustice leads us perhaps to this tower because we're holding on to the past. We're holding on to the past. We're holding on to, maybe we're holding on to stolen goods. And this is what creates, it's like whatever these people steal, they're giving it to you from the past. Or perhaps this is something different. Like I always say, these are your readings, so use your intuition when deciphering the message. But this is an unfortunate event, almost created. It's like a miracle almost. That it's because there's it's saying to stop. Usually the tower comes when there's a big change, like and it's not always necessarily a bad change. It's just like a life changing, like a baby, for example. That's not a bad change, but that's a tower moment that creates the tower. So it's almost like we have like thumbs down, perhaps because it's as if when we were creating this tower, almost like this orchard, we're a farmer and we're creating this thing and we have all of these apples and we're picking them. Well, we got one bad apple and we put it in there. Now it fucked up the whole bunch. So now we had to ruin the whole thing. Something like this is the situation. But that whole thing had to come knocking down because of that one bad apple in the thing. That all has to come out because they're all going to be spoiled. This is a releasing of these spoiled, rotten apples, so that way we can create, fresh apples, a new bin with fresh fruit and healthiness and positive tears. This is a new love, and the ace, like I said, it's all about the self. Perhaps this is a new love within the self. This could also be a new love. But what a beautiful reading too. Yeah, you start from like all of this deception and this like having a baby. Like boom. Perhaps that's what it is too. That could be pregnancy. Alright, man, crazy, Aaron, Lazzati. I don't know what the hell that is. I'm good. Who's next? Kader. Well, Sania, come back to Kadar in relationship. Will Sania come back to Kadar in relationship? I seen the sun, but that's a hermit journey. The Page of Pentacles. I mean, look, you have something golden in your hand, but when we have the page, we're talking about something new. This could be schooling, learning something new. Perhaps we're learning something new about the past or about breaking free from the past, that we shouldn't go back, that we win when we go forward, when we start something new. Let's see. Yeah, the Page of Cups. We're releasing this. We're releasing a separation. We're alchemizing it. We are looking at this whole, we're looking at this breakup like some kind of with compassion, and we're using our intuition, and it's almost as if we receive some kind of knowledge. It's as if we have to like really be compassionate and caring and loving. We're going to be offered something. Look, like I said, you have something new in your hand. Perhaps this is a new love. This is something that you've been worried about. It's almost as if this is something that's been keeping you up. Maybe it's almost as if, look, see, the truth comes out. Perhaps the truth comes out, and look, you're offered a new love. It's as if, yes, There's a new love. There's the Two of Cups, the Two of Wands. It's like you're offered this new love when you release this pain and these thoughts from this breakup. And perhaps it's going to take a long time. With this Eight of Cups, Eight of Pentacles, the Eight of Cups is walking away from what no longer serves us. And the Eight of Pentacles, perhaps this is going to take us a very long time. With the King of Pentacles, a very, very long time. This is something you have to stay committed to. What are we staying committed to? To cutting our cords. We're cutting the ties from all of these empty cups from past relationships that we're dragging along with us. We're surrendering. We're giving up the past. So that way we can come into this new love. What the Spirit has to offer. What are these beautiful readings today? 7-7, that's how we started it. Cheers, Chillin' Charlie. How are you? Hope all is well. Child of God, how are you? Holly says, awesome. I'm certainly ready. Love you. Thank you. Beautiful reading. Oh, thank you. I'm cooking up some rigatoni to enjoy with some spicy Italian sausage sauce. Ooh, I made a really good spaghetti. Homemade meatballs. I'm gonna eat that again. Oh yeah, light that fire. Yeah, I just said that. I gotta do that. Alright, who's next? Okay. No bad taste. You're up. No bad taste. Did you ever taste anything bad or anything come of that? Or was it just like a coincidence, even though I don't believe in them? Oh, that's what I'm doing, lighting the fire. Sorry y'all couldn't see. While that fire is lit, I'm clearing all these cards real quick. I have my own cards too, maybe. I'll put one of them for you. Chillin' Charlie. I made these. The ones I really made are lost. Well, many is in here. That's from a different deck I made. I don't know why it's in here. So many. Maybe we're dealing with many. Hopefully not many losses. Exterminator. Well, with an exterminator, we do have a loss. Maybe you're the one creating the loss with Uranus retrograde. So this is problems with communications, problems with technology, maybe save your messages. It's almost like jolts. A jolt, but a jolt, maybe a jolt from the exterminator to create a loss. Let's see what the tarot says. The Chillin' Charlie. Okay. So yeah, maybe we have, or we are experiencing some kind of loss. I don't know why I said that, and I looked up it. This loss is bringing us some kind of happy feeling. So maybe you are the exterminator. Because not only is it bringing us this sense of like ultimate happiness, but it's bringing us security. And when I did this, what I see is family. So this is this sense of security, family, happiness. But maybe this is what you're wrapped up in. Usually you're like, but it's almost like you're wrapped up in this happy feeling that we can't see what's being offered. I don't know. Usually, let's see. We are healing. Perhaps this is something to do with the collective or some like family. Others outside energy. And the other two cards I flipped up, the Ace of Swords in reverse, and the Nine of Cups. Okay, so this is you exterminating something that you did too much, or you thought you did too much. Perhaps this is being pessimistic about some kind of lie or some kind of injustice. This is what it's like we're going through this healing, or like washing over. Perhaps we need to do that. Like, I almost see like a cold water, like when you, this, this discipline thing, like with the change of your mind and the little things. It's almost like that you discipline yourself to get in this cold bath, this ice bath, something like this. Maybe that'll help you, this ice bath. Exterminate this thing, or perhaps this is what we're exterminating. This loss. You got the Hangman. So this brings us some kind of enlightenment, and perhaps this is why. It's like you're, like the collective reading. It's something's not resonating. Something's not resonating. Perhaps this is why we're going through this star. It's like we have to connect with the collective, or connect with these stars, or be in this healing, or with the family, with the group, in the light. Maybe they have some kind of truth. It's like we're coming from, this is some kind of enlightenment, this thing that brings us, we no longer think the way we think now. This is what exterminated it. It's like we think something totally different. Perhaps we feel as though it's an unfortunate change of events, but at least we find the truth out. And when the truth comes out, nothing's unfortunate about that. This is what perhaps why we're in this, like, happy feeling. Maybe there is some kind of new, it's like we now accept it. Acceptance is the thing, accepting the truth. Perhaps that's why the Hangman's this way now. It's like now we accept the truth. Hey, first name, last name. The question is, do you see yourself doing that? All right, this is for first name, last name. Okay. So maybe right away I see the King of Wands. Like I said, do you see yourself doing that? The King of Wands is that the master manifestor. He manifests these things and basically just sits there and he creates these things. The art of not trying, or the act of creating a dream by mentally envisioning it and physically feeling it. And this is this King of Wands energy. But not only that, there's the Emperor here. This is the Shuffle Tarot. So we have this discipline when it comes to creating this vision. Perhaps, we're coming from these endings, these very painful endings, but we're healing. We've been stabbed in the back before. Perhaps this is why it's telling you about this protection or standing up. It's as if we're standing up, coming face to face with these people who are carrying these, empty cups, dragging these hurt people. You know, perhaps this is the kind of people you're going to be talking to. With the Ace of Wands, this is saying that there might be some delays in this because of the lack of passion. The Wands is in reverse. So perhaps to get this going, add the passion and be disciplined with this passion. Maybe it's saying to wait. The Hierophant, you're supposed to do something you never did before. Put your boots on. And then there was the 3. Someone says if you have to focus on yourself, your health and stuff, I seen, and really go within to use your intuition. Ask yourself. Remember, like the first thing I said, ask yourself to... Alright. 911 in reverse. Thanks for the beautiful reading. Always claimed. Oh, thank you. Hey, Jamie, Grand Rising, Grand Rising. Well, that's good. You never taste the 9 band. Hey, Richard. Hi there. Happy to see you, too. Can I have a card today? My aunt's in the hospital. My cousin's having to make decisions. I probably should go there, but I'm having a hard time going. All right, Jamie. Thinking maybe we should use another deck. Jamie. So this is like pressure released, and when I went like that, this is the 5 of Swords. This is going up, you know, coming face to face with it, even though, you know, this is, you're losing, they're losing, everybody's losing, but you're still showing up. All in black, too. I mean, this is so heavy. This is going to help release some kind of, it's going to help unbury you or unbury somebody else. Bring some happy tears. This is new love, new, you know, the Ace of Cups. And then you have all these in the deep subconscious. The King of Swords. It's the Hierophant in reverse. This is a breaking of a contract. Maybe this is some kind of bad judgment. With the 6 of Cups, 6 of Pentacles in reverse, the Death in reverse, the Hierophant in reverse. Both of these Hierophants are in reverse on either end. Yeah, the scales are in balance. We're going the wrong way. This is why we have to dig this up. The things that we planet. The devil in disguise is no longer in disguise when we come at this like this, with strength, with compassion, like the Queen of Cups, loving compassion. This is mother energy. And this is like true courage. And this King of Swords, he's cutting something off. He's cutting something off from, it's like we're not taking these crumbs or these seeds. It's as if these seeds from the past no longer give us the same vision, but we're still holding on to maybe we're holding on to doing something totally different or going the other way or some kind of broken contract. You know, the Hierophant in reverse. You're going your own way. You're making it your own way. But this is this lack of discipline. There's discipline needed to make the right decision here because we're not thinking logically here. Perhaps this creates some kind of argument. On the bottom, this is the 2 of Swords. Almost as if you made your decision already. painful as it was, or as painful as it is. Maybe it's saying as painful as it is. Now you could see the possibilities. Thinking about an ice bath? Really? That's crazy. I'm getting together tonight at the local day and doing tonight with the family. Oh, that's cool. Hey, Jeannie Gorgeous, how are you? I'm the one accepting. Anjana, vlog, how are you? About my love relationship, is he cheating on me? Alright, let's see. Anjana? Anjana? Alright, Anjana, here we go. About Anjana's love relationship. Well, when you said, is he cheated on me, this came out first. This is the knight in shining armor, you know, the Knight of Cups. But this is the Shuffle Tarot. So on this one, he's not the knight in shining armor on this horse. He's the hermit with this overflowing cup of love or emotion, something. On top of it, we have this something uncovered about, it's as if something was covered. Now it's uncovered. Now that it's uncovered, it's like you walk away from somebody who's not there. It's weird, but this helps relieve. It's like you were stabbed in the back 3 times, but this, by doing this creates an ending to this and helps, you know, these swords now come out. It helps relieve this. Because this is the hermit, right? And this is the sun in reverse. So this hermit comes from this pessimistic, the sun is covered by the clouds here, so this sun could be truth. So this could be some kind of hidden truth. Perhaps this is what's being lit up, like his actions, and you, by your feeling, you feel his truth. Like the collective reading. I don't know if you were here for the beginning, but in 911, it's emerging that you listen to the collective reading. In the beginning of this, I did a collective reading that said about this, and this 9 of Swords, the wounded warrior, this is surrendering. We're walking away from this. We're walking away from the person that wasn't there. We're now having our chin up. Yeah, we're releasing from the past, even though we don't want to. Perhaps this is taking a break. It's like you don't want to release from the past. But this is releasing, this Ace of Cups, you know, we're releasing these tears, the sweat, you know, the stagnant. You want to release the stagnant. Whatever is no longer serving us. I got your reading, first name, last name. I did yours. Yours was before this one, I think. Oh no, before Claire. I don't know, I went in order. So whoever, I think yours was before Chill and Jolly. I don't know, you gotta rewind it. I already did yours. Jamie, my dad did something. I walkways. I wanted to tell, probably not the best time on someone's last breath. My dad, Sunday. I don't really, I don't really know the question. See for Jamie. Yeah, he was caught doing something. Perhaps stealing or something illegal. Lie or cheat or something. Maybe he has other kids or something. I don't know. But we have these things. I'm just going to read it. And you say, so we do have this coming together, or, this is this in this alone, this being up in a pedestal. This is the Four of Swords, which is this healing, this resting. But that's the Four of Wands, so it's this coming together from healing and resting, bringing some kind of abundance. We're rising up here. Perhaps this is what's creating a loss or bringing us, we're knocked down a level. It's like we're up here, or perhaps this is where we're coming from. I almost see it. This is where we're coming from, because we're digging up all of these, the Eight of Pentacles, the Eight of Cups. We're walking away from something that no longer serves us, but this is going back. We're going back to unbury these things. Perhaps there's something hidden underneath. This is why we got to get down, or perhaps this knocks us down. Perhaps this is where we're coming from. This knocks us down, and then this rises up because we unburied all of this. Now the gold, it's like we get the gold from the inside, and now it plates the gold from the outside. And it's because we were disciplined. We were disciplined in our actions. We were disciplined in our actions. We made a choice based on feeling, even though it hurt. We made this choice. We took our time to make this choice, and we stayed disciplined. Why we stay disciplined and use the help from the unseen. There's a Cancer video. I should tag it in this live. And this was, this is balancing out the scales. This is, you're getting by with a little help from the unseen. This is this victory after that loss, the Six of Wands. This is this other Six of Wands, Six of Swords. This is this victory after this loss. Perhaps we got to be knocked down to be raised up. Oh, thank you, Jeannie. I love you. Hey, King Arthur. King Arthur says, good morning. I say grand rising, because ain't no morning good. 11:11. Vishal, ma'am, you seem to be good. Can I request you something? Can you tell me something about my future, please? Yes. Vishal. I don't really like doing future readings. The only reason why is because the future is never set in stone. This future is only based on what you're doing right now. So if you change what you're doing, your future outcome's going to change. So none of this is set in stone. If you don't like the outcome, you can always change it. That's the thing with the future reading. All right. So we're really looking at all these things that we planted, all the things we did, all of our actions, our values, our morals, and it's as if they switched. We no longer look at this the way we look at this. We no longer, it's as if there's some kind of truth or some kind of fantasy hidden, or maybe dreams. Maybe we received something through meditation. Whatever it is, we were in this hangman mode where connected to the spirit, we were receiving some kind of messages about these actions, or about this ending of this internal eternal dig up. You have this 7, and then you have this 7. That was in the collective reading. I don't know if you were here for that, but anybody here in the collective now has something to do, like your reading matches the collective reading. So if you put your reading and the collective reading together, you come up with the answer. Basically, because it's almost as if there's all this confusion. You are the one to figure out the truth. You have to figure out the truth. Like I said, from the collective reading, the truth is inside of us. When we feel it, it resonates. It resonates different. The lies don't resonate like the truth, and the truth is in within us. This is something about this. So perhaps we're this is truth about ourselves, about the inner feminine, about our creation or lack of creativity. Perhaps this is about celebrating ourselves and being in this, we're focusing on celebrating ourselves because the tower is coming. It's as if our health is more important, our health and this truth. It's as if this tower, whether it came or it's coming, this tower shakes everything up, perhaps knocks you off your throne, but you now see the truth. Not only that, but you get crowned with some kind of victory, even though it brings us to this ending. It's like happy endings. Perhaps not so happy, but at least they're ending. And now you come up with this new idea, with this new plan. Or at least you begin to work on this plan, to come up with it. King Arthur, I didn't do you yet today, did I? Today's a new day. What you mean? Thank you so very much. And Jenna says, you're welcome. Thank you. Yeah, let me know. If I mistaked and it wasn't you, then you tell me. I'll do you again. First name, last name. All right, King Arthur. Maybe I should use another deck. I just love these cards so much. King Arthur. Okay, King Arthur. Okay. So with the Page of Pentacles in reverse, we're dropping some material, whether this is money, maybe we're dropping a whole bunch of money on something. We're dropping a habit, we're dropping time, this is energy. Over here, we have the Six of Cups right now. This is, you see, this is giving this, and this is all about the past, these dreams, these, this, it's almost like this past, this family, this giving, this real nostalgic kind of energy with the Six of Pentacles, Six of Cups mixed in here. It's almost like the givings from the past, or like something past. And then we're talking about past what? Past relationships. The past relationships that it's as if, that we were in this alone. We're cheersing, but they left. It's like they're gone. And that's this Knight of Wands. This Knight of Wands, upright, poof, he's gone. But here it's almost as if we're staying this time. Like we're the one that stayed, or we're, this maybe, it could go to either extreme. He could be a real player, or he could want to be settled down. Normally, he's the player, but he's settled down. Like you're the one being like this, perhaps. But then this is releasing this. This is releasing something. Perhaps this is what we're releasing to bring us into some kind of newness. This is a new way to go, a new road, a new plan, because this is It's as if this is burying us. You know, this is 10, where aces are, tens are not far. So with this new beginning comes this, yet we're secured, but perhaps we're overburdened. It's as if we're buried by this. This is why we have to release some of it. It's as if it's too much. It's buried. So in order for this to kick off, we have to release some of this. Perhaps we have to get in touch with our inner child, or this has something to do about with the unseen. And this is all connected to Cancer. It's like about these people, about your losses. It's like something unseen about this loss. Perhaps when we release this, it unburies it, and it helps. It gives us this vision. It helps us see. And you know, this 6 is this imbalance. It's all connected to the collective. And this reading I'm about to post after this live, the unseen vision. It's like this help balancing out these scales by an unseen vision. Chilling, try to say that's right. Hey, Evelyn. I didn't give you a reading, but you're welcome. What can you see? Do you see me winning the lotto tonight? What can you see? The divine for me. Okay. Genie. Here we go. Genie winning the lottery tonight. Well, we have 420, and 11. We have this. Remember, it's as if this reminds me of the truth as a vibration. So this truth as a vibration is knocking you into some kind of healing or spiritual disconnection. It's as if we're believing some kind of lie, or there's the devil in disguise. Perhaps maybe this is us coming face to face with some toxic energy. And this is us standing up like, I'm going to make the right decision. There has to be a new plan, something like this. And from this new idea, this new plan, we come up in victory, you know, being celebrated. Not only are we celebrating ourselves, but everybody else is partying with us. And look, the other 6 is right behind it. So this is balancing the scales from the unseen. Look. And the devil was right under this. There's something about this toxic energy. It's like we're trying to see the dark and the light, or the light always shines in the dark. Something truth. There's some kind of truth being shown on this. I can't think. The truth is lighting his devil's ass up. And there's no more lies. It's as if he cannot hide. There's no devil in disguise when the sun arrives. Perhaps this is why we have to release something. It's like we're over emotional about this, or perhaps it creates some kind of, we're now figuring it out. It's as if we become vulnerable to the wreckage. And we have to think of how we're winning, all the ways we're winning, instead of all the ways where we're stuck. We have to be very strategic, step by step, day by day. Aw, that's cool, Jamie. 1111. Hi, Arifraza. How are you? The light glowing behind you looks like the shape of a heart. When you said you love your cards, I felt them say they love you back even more. Oh, that's so cute. Grand Rising, BC, how are you, baby? So I got a huge vision. I asked you about the dreaming part of it days ago. Now I see more clearly. It's about the Inauguration. Trucks full of fertilizer. Let's see. Alright. Species vision. These are really calling me. Look, there's somebody giving somebody else medicine. I haven't used these cards in a minute, but they're saying use me for BC's vision. Alright. Okay, we have the death in reverse. It's like, they say that the points to where the pain is coming from, and the point is pointing to death itself or yourself. Maybe this is you as the death. With the Knight of Pentacles coming up next, real like, you're going at this. It's almost like maybe this is what you're, it's like you're defending against that. Like, oh, I'm coming up with a shield blocking from this pain, from this death. You don't want this death to occur. We're holding on to it. What's up? Grand Rising.
Still here?
Oh no, she just took it today. But I have
You
mine.
didn't even do my room.
My vacuum's here. There's no shit on your room.
Yes, there is. Yes, there is.
Confetti?
Yes.
Oh, well, my vacuum will pick it up.
Your vacuum's here. That one, so I can actually do it.
That vacuum picks up crystals. It'll pick up a little bit of that. Kids. Sorry. Then you have the Fool in reverse. So this is telling me that, yeah, we're trying to hold on to something that or perhaps we're not using our intuition. Perhaps this is something foolish, a foolish decision. Perhaps this is what we're protecting against, the foolish decision. Like, oh, I gotta stand here and actually do something. You know, the Knight of Pentacles is actually working, actually doing something. It might not be doing it fast. It's more like slow and steady type of thing. But this Knight of Pentacles, this is a squirrel. Squirrels are a lot faster than the horse. Maybe this is going a lot faster than normal, but usually Pentacles is very slow energy. With the Knight of Wands in reverse, it's almost as if it is as if this eagle, falcon, whatever type bird this is coming after this with this foolish thing in the middle. Okay. So it's something, okay, it reminds me of this, look, silver and gold, like the back in the day, before, like, money and everything, they had this thing, well, what do we want the people to, what's our currency going to be? Is it going to be silver or is it going to be gold? And they say that gold represented, you know, the higher royals, and silver represent the pheasants and stuff like this. So they went with the gold. So gold outweighs silver, and this was the battle back in the day, like gold or silver, what was it? So this is the same exact thing. You know, history repeats itself when You don't fucking know it. And this is this. Try to show you. This foolish thing in the middle. This foolish thing. And then we have this attacking for the silver. And then we have this protecting for the gold. Or the not changing. And the fool's in the middle. Something about that. Now, we have another thing over here. And this thing. So I think this has to go with this because here we're emptying this thing or we're releasing this thing, whatever we have here in the Knight of Pentacles. Perhaps their shield falls and it's as if we don't block against this change occurs. Something about because of the absent mother. Something like this, or perhaps this is what we have to drop. Perhaps we have to celebrate ourselves, drop the thing and celebrate ourselves spiritually, because this is going to create freedom, some kind of release. We're untied, we're no longer slave. This is in the deep subconscious. So it does, usually the 3 is this teamwork. And I do see the 3 of Cups, the 3 of Swords. This is this, and the Shovel Tarot. And this is this, your next card, them coming together. But here, it's as if we're doing it alone. Perhaps you have to do it alone here. It's like people left you here so that way you knew how to drag these empty cups. Or perhaps this is this, the church, or this is going to be the government, or some kind of the collective. And this could be this sad something about dragging these 5 cups. Now the star is this truth coming out because of the stars, and that's what we were saying the other day, that the stars is the code to the whole freaking matrix system, because it was basically made on that. The Washington created the monument and everything based on Virgo being somewhere in the tail of the dragon, being somewhere, and it had to be on this certain day at this certain time because of the sky. So it's as if the code is in the skies. The code is in the skies. And by putting your vision and somebody else's feeling and somebody else's work together, this releases some kind of it like lets I see the dam opening up and all the water come out. Perhaps this is all the army, all the men, all the army, but it's like they're unarmed. Or perhaps they're overarmed. And perhaps this ain't water, this is like particles. I see it like little particles. It's not water, it's like toxic water. Yeah, thank you. It's supposed to do that. And this is this judgment. It's like, good or bad, you're going to get your judgment. Perhaps we're coming out of this fear to take this little help from the unseen. And this gives us this ultimate power, this fire, this passion within us to accept this truth. Bye, Jill and Charlie. Love you. Step by step, day by day. What a cool reading for a Sunday. Thank you, gorgeous. Oh, thank you. 10 cities, 1,000 men come from underground. Oh, okay, that's the underneath. Aha. Hello, Andrea54. How you been? Long time no see. my spiritual sister. Yes, I feel I have a helpless feeling, so I pray it's my mind playing tricks. Yes, we both know better, bitch. You're so powerful. Feel the truth resonating inside you. I watched a movie where they used DNA to resurrect the beast. You're right, Jesus is the beast with a huge so-called religious following. How did you know this? And God had more than one son, yes. Yeah, God had many sons. It's all written all over the Bible. The sons of God are the angels of God, and also, we are the sons and daughters of God. But, yeah, I knew this only because I was reading the Bible and getting these visions. I was fasting and getting really close to God, and He was giving me messages while this was going on. So it was all connection with the divine. Sorry, it's had me thinking and researching. Yes, don't stop, girl. Go down that rabbit hole. Making sense. The samurai in my dreams said if we pray enough, we can change this event. Yes, the power of prayer. And that's the thing with that 3. And this, like, 1 is powerful, but when you have another 1 and another 1 and you add, it's like the power of people puts the power of prayer times and many. We should all do that. Say a little prayer and get it going around the world. And don't be sorry. I love you so much too. Wow, I just watched that movie about 2 hours ago. Wow, which movie is this? Can you put the movie down? I want to watch it too. 1114. Dang, number 7. Damn straight. 777. It's the 411, hun. And this is 4111. So we know new beginnings is coming, and we're talking about it. We talk about these new beginnings, and these new beginnings involve 4, which is security. Because right now it's not secure. There's no truth. It's almost as if there's, the 4 legs. This is the security with the what is that? The Chattanooga. Yeah. My people from India know, right? The Chattanooga and the age of the untruth. We're the bull standing on 1 leg now, where there's like no truth. You hear this and hear that, and we don't know what's what. This is why it's very important that we listen to the vibration within inside of us, and we resonate with the frequency of truth. Hey, Mystic Meadows. God bless the viewers and protect them. They're animals and ones they love. Reveal truths and bring freedom, peace, and joy. Amen. Yes. Pray the prayer around the world. The DNA. That's what it's called. I'm going to watch that movie. Thanks for the recommendation. Just finished watching the TV show Evil. Tons of truth in that show. By the train station. I'm in Illinois. Oh, cool. Awesome. What's it just called? Add DNA? That's what it's called? Do Leo. Hey, Mason. All right. The Jesus Strand. That's what it's called. All right. Do Leo for Mason. I guess we'll use these. I seen the Hierophant, and this really a good and evil. This came out again. For Leo Mason. This is what I seen. It's as if you're, I don't know if you're the one offering the gift, or you're the one willing to accept this, willing to do whatever it is for this gift. It's almost as if, all right, I'm going to see. I'm going to do this, right? So, hold on, the kids are coming. Shouldn't be outside like that without a jacket. I told you. Sorry. Yeah, Mason, this is for you. Thank you for that, Mystic. You're a beautiful darling. Oh, thank you. I love you too, beautiful. Watch the Prince of Egypt animated version, Joseph King of Dreams. I think I did watch that before. I love that. I was all into that Joseph story. All right. Yes, this is for you, Mason. So I don't know if this is you or if one of these is you. If this is you, you're offering a gift, and you're offering it like you're whipping people in shape, like they're doing whatever it is to get this gift. Or you could be one of these, like willing to do whatever it is to get this gift. Perhaps this gift has something to do with healing or releasing or some kind of public recognition. But we are breaking free. It's as if there's some kind of outside energy. Perhaps that's this one of this, but this is like, over and over. This is this commitment. This could also be teaching you. It's almost like this is a lesson that we had to learn. It's like we had to go through it over and over and over to learn this, so that way we can heal from it. This was in the deep subconscious, so we have this Two of Wands. It's as if we lost our vision of the future because of this. This is why we have to release this outside energy. We have all these people involved. And it's like we're all blindfolded going after each other when, look at all the bees. It's almost as if like everybody's getting stung here, and there's one person in the background like not involved, just like laughing at like, you are all a bunch of fucking fools. I don't know if this is you or somebody else. But then on the bottom of the deck you have the Five of Pentacles, almost as if this is like help. Perhaps we're evening the scales, balancing the scales with a little help from the unseen. That's the Cancer reading about to be posted. Like, you see this outside energy is like somebody barking at you. I don't know if they're barking orders or if they're just barking, but it's as if we have somebody protecting us from this harshness. Is something, aggravating, loud, something like this, and it's as if we're being pulled away from this. Perhaps this is what pulled us away from this is some kind of truth. This is being revealed. Here we're almost like chained to this, like, I'll do anything you say. And here it's like you're breaking free from this. We're no longer chained. We're no longer hooked to this. Nothing. Usually when we're talking about the devil like this, it has something to do with addictions and, toxicity and stuff like this. But we do have the sun, and this is you weaving this new thing. It's almost as if what you're doing creates truth, creates happiness to keep on working. It's as if this new creation has a lot of fire and passion in it, and truth. Thank you. I just lost my fur baby Shadow. He was 16-year-old black Labrador. Oh, I hate the last Saturday. I'm so sorry. I have a black lab too. Luna. No, she ain't coming. Andrea, did I do you? I don't know if I missed anybody or not. But here's a tower with the Six of Wands. It's as if we receive some kind, this shocking event gives us some kind of knowledge. And it's as if we go to other people and teach other people this knowledge. This gives us some kind of strength to lead the crowd or lead It's as if we're leading these people across this into some kind of fire, so that way it's like we're leading them away from the chaos. We're leading them away from this chaos or out from the chaos. It's what we must do, I guess. All right, anybody else before I go? Don't forget, if you want to exchange energy for energy, you can do so. All the details are in the description box. I got invited to something, but I have no money or transportation. Should I go? The moon is a very, like, we don't know card. Something's hidden, but in reverse, it's as if the path opens up. Something opens up. Maybe this is looking, the 7. This is, maybe we have to look at our actions and what we planted truthfully to see this path. And on the top, yeah, it's as if we can't see it. If we don't see it, we can't believe it. It's not going to happen. It's like we have to see it to believe it. The Fool. We have to, like, believe in the, the Fool is to do it. We're doing it. We're doing it. We're believing it. We're going into nothing, basically. Oh my gravy, I asked the divine for a sign to confirm my dream. Guess what little divine sent me? Tumbleweed, Chris Webby. Oh wow, the words. Dang, I'm still spooked myself on the daily. Damn straight. I'm gonna have to listen to that. Another Chris Webby song. I think you gotta listen to the words, Mason. I'm busy looking for the name of the movie. I think someone said it's the Jesus Strand. Is that it? Listen to Cybertruck by Kodak. Like 2 minutes in. He on our path. He's a master divine, is what I hear. Who? Chris Webby? Mason said me. LOL. Tales of Two Kings. I just found the reading you did for me. Thank you. Yeah, I realized I phrased that question incorrectly once I posted it, but it was too late to update it. That's okay. Did I answer your question at least? Oh, BC says yes, Mason, you are. Who's up? Or I'm hanging up because my battery's gonna die. So we're done healing. We can now move forward into the unknown. Travel lightly. How do I start getting ahead of this? Rick Ross has an event on the 7th. I have to get there. I love you, right? To the moon and back and then some. Oh, I love you too. You got a plan. Start planning. And then there's the Hermit at the bottom. So he's still walking, he's still going. Despite him being stabbed and all these poisonous arrows, he's still going. This is the Hermit, and he's going all by himself with the help of the unseen. You're welcome, babe. So perhaps this is, even if we're hurt, we're still going. Perhaps this is why we don't hear it. We have to make a choice. We're afraid to make a choice. We already made a choice. We're making a choice. We're not listening to the judgment of the unseen. It's as if there's a disconnection. Because of your mind. The thoughts in your mind. Yeah, it's like you have to come up with a new idea or a new thought. Hats off to the old idea. Release the toxic. Did you see? That dog is the same dog here. And I said release the armor. That dog's armor is now off. He's no longer following his temptation. He's following his intuition. And this is what we have to do. Instead of following the temptation, we have to follow our intuition. And this is what's going to bring us to truth. If y'all didn't see the collective reading, y'all didn't see that reading. He's a man with a plan. Yes, he is. Yeah, it's like we're coming out of this pain with a lot of abundance. And here comes the sun. 1515. All right, y'all. I think I'm gonna hang up. Unless somebody else has something. The animal. So this is us bringing out the beast within. Perhaps that'll help us realize some kind of truth. Well, so I went to look at Crystal, and here 222 comments stood out to me. Well, yes, go listen to it, Claire. Alright, yeah, I'll go listen to it. Alright, I'm going to eat. I love y'all. Thank you, love you. Be good. Have a great Sunday. Yes, Cybertruck, Chris Webby, Kodak, and the Jesus Strand. I got a lot of homework. Star Lover! Deuce, deuce! I knew I waited for a reason. Should I do you real quick before I hang up? We're talking about truth. How can I save this video? Download it. I think on the side you can clip it, but I think you can download it. Alright, real quick for Starlow. Deuce. We were just talking about that fool, and the sun just showed up the other way. So you have the key and the divine has the key, and you finally put these keys together that we're caring for yourself and using your intuition. It's as if we're doing something with our hands, or some kind of work that we're doing with ourselves. Perhaps it's like exercising or something, maybe meditating. It's like you're doing something different, combining spirit and matter. And it's as if we're being really caring of this, right? What this new thing is. Perhaps we have to release something, because then we have the Queen of Wands the Empress here. This is being this real motherly. This is this new mother. But this mother is dropping the baby. It's as if we have to be in the now. Perhaps this is the problem. We can't be in the now. We have some kind of block with the creativity. Perhaps it's like some kind of toxic water or the collective. It's as if these ripples are going, we're rippling out something to the collective, but this is some kind of fortunate event, the wheels turning in your favor. Perhaps you're doing something. It's like the move that you make with this key. It's like when you put your key with the divine's key, it turns this vault and creates this fortunate event. It changes everything in an instant. Perhaps it's this, like dropping the baby and really seeing, when all of this changes, we have to see the good in it. We're healing. We're no longer being stabbed in the back. We're releasing this. We're separating from this. Perhaps, all the swords are now out. This is telling us we're now healed. We're now healed from this. We can start this new thing. Use your intuition. The truth's inside of you. It's something about the vibration of truth. Maybe it has something to do with the past. It's called The Devil's Conspiracy. This is the movie. Oh, okay. The Devil's Conspiracy. I will watch it.
$20.
For what? Yeah. I don't know. For that, I gotta pay rent.
I was gonna get some rest when you wanted to put him with me.
Yeah, I'll put like 10. Hey, Helen, is there a return to the relationship between Helen and Muhammad? I was just gonna hang up, but this is saying no. That's pushing against the threshold. We need to release these burdens. This is a separation, both 10 and 10. But in reverse, it's almost as if this is the worst feeling in the world. But at the same time, it's releasing all of your burdens in the world. It's almost like an imbalance, but this is pushing us through this threshold. I see us pushing us through this threshold. The threshold's in here. I don't know. If I see it, I'll read it. The threshold. Yeah, I don't know where it is. But this reminds me of this pushing against the threshold right here. But it's in its dark aspects in reverse. So this is, in Hindu mythology, Ganesh is the ultimate gatekeeper. Look to the great elephant god for support. Hecate, Janus, and Mensheen are also watching over you. Which all of these, like Janus is the two-head. He sees where we're coming from and where we're going. All of these are in the mix of where we're going and where we're coming from. And this is seeing both sides of it or both parts, because Janus has the two heads. One looks to the past, one looks to the future. Perhaps that's why this Queen of Wands was in reverse. Like, we need to look at the now. Being that this threshold was in reverse, we could be refused. This is resisting, and this is refusing to grow. By resisting, we're refusing to grow. And this creates barriers or boundaries, or perhaps barriers and boundaries must be formed. That's the threshold. Perhaps we're busting through those boundaries, like I said. I love y'all. All right. All right, I think I got everybody.
Bro, Mona had a screw in her mouth.
Thank you for getting it out. All right, this is the last one I'm pulling. My phone's gonna die anyway. You're welcome, Star Lover, Deuce Deuce.
Oh, yeah.
All right. Paradigm shift. So this is this. It almost reminds me that no matter what road we take, as long as we're connected, it's all going to lead us to the same place. So and it's almost as if we're shifting along this. If we stay in this vibration, the vibration of truth, it's going to switch us to this new paradigm. You know, the paradigm of truth, the right path. A whole shift, and this is the butterfly effect. Is one little thing you do will change the whole freaking path. It's all about time. Divine timing. All in divine timing. That's the new Aries reading. And y'all check out the new Cancer reading I'm about to premiere right after I hang up. So yeah, stay tuned for that. That's, we're rebalancing or balancing out the scales with a little help from the unseen. So, yeah, go check it out. I'm about to premiere it. I love you guys. Thank you for being here. Love y'all. Have a great Sunday. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.